Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and felt something you couldn't quite explain? Not just love, something deeper, a kind of silent waiting, like they're hoping, yearning, for you to do something simple, something that, to them, means the world. Your dog isn't just passing time, they're not waiting for food or a walk or a treat, though those things matter. They're waiting for moments that define their entire life. And most of us, we miss them. Not out of cruelty, but because we just don't know. This video isn't about tricks or commands, it's about connection, the emotional, powerful, unspoken bond that exists between a human and their dog. The bond that, when nurtured, can turn a regular pet into a soul companion. Dogs don't measure life in years, they measure it in shared moments, in the warmth of your touch, in the steadiness of your presence, in the sound of your voice. Every single day they wait for just one thing: to be seen, heard, and loved in a way only you can give. So if you've ever wondered what your dog is truly waiting for, stay with me. Because once you understand this, you'll never see them the same way again. And they'll never have to wait in silence again. Let's dive into the 5 things your dog quietly hopes you'll do before their short, beautiful life runs out of time. But first, please subscribe to my channel. Your support will help me grow my small channel like me, and continue moving forward, create content like this for our dog lovers and community of dog. Number 1, be present in their world. Dogs don't live in the past, and they certainly don't live for some far-off future. They live for now, and what they want, more than anything, is you. Your presence, your full attention, even just 10 minutes of undivided time, where your mind isn't distracted by your phone, your tasks, your worries, where your eyes meet theirs and they know you're here. Think about it. When was the last time you sat with your dog, really sat, and just existed together? Maybe you scratched behind their ears, looked into their eyes, watched their tail do that little wag they can't control. Dogs don't need you to entertain them all the time, they don't need perfection, they just need presence. According to research from the University of Portsmouth's Dog Cognition Center, dogs are extremely sensitive to human attention and gaze. They notice when you're engaged and when you're not, and when you are present, their stress lowers, their oxytocin levels rise, the same hormone linked to love and bonding in humans. You don't need to talk, you don't need to do much of anything, just be. To them, that's enough. When you choose to be present in your dog's world, you're telling them, you matter more than the noise of the world, and they never forget that. Number 2, let life be an adventure to us. It's just the same street, the same route, the same backyard. But to your dog, it's a universe. Every blade of grass tells a story. Every tree holds the scent of a visitor. That alleyway you ignore, it's a gateway to wonder. Dogs are wired to explore. It's part of their primal instinct. In fact, sniffing activates the reward center of their brain, releasing dopamine and reducing anxiety. When you change the route, visit a new park, or even just take a detour, you're not just exercising them, you're thrilling them. A 2020 study in Scientific Reports showed that dogs who engaged in sniff-heavy walks were more optimistic in behavioral tests. Why? Because the mental stimulation of adventure mirrors their ancestral behavior. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. A car ride, a trip to the pet store, a forest path. Let them lead, let them explore, let them sniff every post and pebble. Their soul lights up when you say, let's go. Because when life becomes an adventure, you're saying to them, your joy matters. And they'll remember every second. Number 3, treat their health like a promise. Your dog can't say, I'm not feeling well. But they show you, through tired eyes, a slower walk, a skipped meal. Your job? To notice. Caring for their health isn't just feeding them and walking them. It's a daily promise, one they can't make for themselves, but they trust you to keep. Balanced nutrition, regular vet visits, checking for lumps or limps, these may seem like chores. But to your dog, they are acts of love. Brushing their coat, trimming their nails, cleaning their ears, these say, I see you, I care for you, I want you to be well. And when you do this regularly, something incredible happens. They relax, they trust, because they know you're paying attention. A study published in Veterinary Sciences found that dogs whose owners actively monitored their physical and emotional well-being lived longer, healthier lives. They're not asking for perfection, they just want to feel safe in your care, so give them that. Every small effort is one less worry on their little heart, because to them, health isn't just survival, it's comfort, and comfort means love. Number 4, speak their language with love. Your dog may not speak English, but they hear everything. Not just words, but tone, energy, emotion. You don't have to say much. Sometimes the way you say good girl or hey buddy means more than 100 commands. Dogs evolved to read human faces, to understand our emotions through body language and vocal tone. According to a study from Hungary's Eötvös Loránd University, dogs process the emotional tone of speech in a similar brain region to humans. So when you speak with kindness, they feel it. When you look them in the eyes while saying their name, you're saying, you belong, you're safe, I love you. Even when you're not talking, when you gently pet them, sit beside them, or lean into their presence, you're speaking their language. Affection is their love language. And yours. Talk to your dog, share your thoughts, even if they don't understand the words, because what they understand is you. And in return, they give you the kind of loyalty this world rarely offers. Number 5, create a world where they belong. Food and shelter are basics, but what your dog truly craves is a place to belong. A pack, a family, a role, a purpose. Dogs are social animals. In the wild they had structure, a place, a rhythm, and in your home they want the same. Structure gives them peace, routine gives them confidence. Your voice gives them reassurance. Something as simple as feeding them at the same time every day, greeting them with enthusiasm, or including them in your daily rituals tells them, you are part of this family. The consistency of love builds security. Ever wonder why some dogs act out? Often it's anxiety, confusion, lack of structure. But when you show up the same way every day, with gentle rules, affection, and patience, you give them something priceless. Peace. And peace creates happiness. When your dog feels safe, they flourish. They show more affection. They rest more deeply. They become the best version of themselves. They don't need a mansion. They don't need luxury. They need you. And a world where their place is never in question. So ask yourself, what kind of world are you building for them? Being a great dog parent isn't about doing everything perfectly, it's about showing up. Every day, with patience, with presence, with love. Your dog won't be with you forever, but the love you give today will echo forever in their heart. In their eyes, you are their entire world, their comfort, their protector, their home. They've spent every single day, quietly, faithfully, waiting for these moments. Waiting for you to be present, to explore, to care, to connect, to create a world where they can simply belong. And now, it's your turn. Don't let them wait in silence. Give them the life they've always hoped for, because when you do, you'll find something extraordinary in return. A love so deep, it will change you. Now you know. So take a breath, look into their eyes, and this time I'll see them. Because whether it's the dog in front of you now, or the one you'll meet again in a different life, they've been waiting. And now you're back in the game underneath a different dog's life.